Hey guys, I'm Nick, aka the one and only Nick's Games. Today, finally, after 2 months of waiting, we are here with the YouTube Let's Play of Nick Tech. Now, this is a Let's Play slash tutorial, so I'm gonna allow myself to spawn stuff in and do stuff like that, just to push it along faster and get it done faster for you guys. So, we just created the world here, we're spawning on in. And once you get in, it's just like any other Minecraft world. Now, if you have any lag once you get in, like before I did this, I actually launched into the world and it was lagging like crazy. Well, that's because of the RAM. So make sure you have enough RAM on your computer and enough RAM dedicated to Minecraft. Now, as you can see, we joined in. A Space Race Manager opens up. That's for the Galactic Craft. We'll visit that later. So go ahead and click Escape. Let's go ahead and jump on into this. So, you might lag off the start for a second, but then it should soon clear up. And just like any other Minecraft world, you want to just gather. Oh my god, my sounds are massively loud. You want to go ahead and gather resources. I mean, that's what it comes down to. You want to just gather all of the resources and be good to go. You know, I mean, start with punching trees. I mean, that's pretty much how any Minecraft world ever has worked. Is you just start out by punching trees and getting wood. How much wood? That's up to you. If you want to build a house out of wood, you can. You don't even have to build a house in this, especially if you're in a world or in an area like we are. Why? Because look at the mini-map right up here in the top right-hand corner, right? Well, it's not there right now, but up there, you'll be able to see friendly mobs and hostile mobs on your mini-map. And as you can see, there are sheep. There's sheep right everywhere, and that means that's a bed. And as long as you have a bed, you don't have to worry about really surviving too much. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get one more tree here, and then we can actually make a crafting table and get a pickaxe, get some stone, make a sword, and kill the sheep. That's how that's going to work. So, it's just general resource gathering. I mean, when you're starting out here, it's just like any other Minecraft thing you've ever done before, any other Minecraft world you've ever played, and that is, you know, punch trees, get that stuff going, kind of find a general area where you want to start at. And I'm thinking over here in this acacia biome is going to be the best place to do that. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's run on over. And boom, boom. Yep, come on now. There's that. And then give me a crafting table. Just like that. So cool. Now, something cool about modded Minecraft is you don't want to use this crafting table. This boring old vanilla Minecraft crafting table. We don't want to use that. That's boring. I mean, like when if I put an item in here, like if I wanted to do that and then I walk away, it pops out of it. Like who even wants that? So let's go ahead and click on it and get it up, and I'll show you how to make it an even better modded crafting table. So just take it and then just drop it into your crafting area here and click on it on the out, and you now have a crafting station, which is what we want. Place it down. If we want to say make some sticks in here, we can do that and then just walk away and it stays in there. We come back and it's there. It's awesome. I love it. So we got to do that, and then we're going to go ahead and make really quick a wooden pickaxe. Now, we need to find some stone. The best way to do that is probably going to be create a mine or something, but luckily there's a little offshoot right here that we can just kind of steal some stone out of. And we're just going to go ahead and get enough stone for a pickaxe. So 3 and a sword, so 5 total. And actually, I guess enough to, that's, whoa, that's weird. We're also going to get enough to be able to build ourselves back up, because right now we can't do that. Let's go ahead and get all of that. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. And now we should be able to just do that and get back up. Cool. So let's make, again, a sword and a pickaxe. We can just get rid of this pickaxe. We don't need it anymore because we want stone. We want speed here. Now, surviving your first night without the, whatever it's called, without the sheep in such close proximity is a little more difficult, but nothing like, you know, surviving the first night. Nothing unlike surviving the first night in just vanilla Minecraft. Just basically build a house and camp it out at night. You know, make sure you're prepared. Maybe get a sword so you can kill some mobs if you need to. All of that stuff, but just general stuff. So let's go ahead and kill the sheep here. Get some wool, as well as some mutton. Now, while this isn't in 1.8, it does have all of the 1.8 blocks. So andesite, ardite, ardite? No, that's modded only. I'm sorry. Andesite, granite, and diorite are all in this. In addition to, oh, there's another sheep back there. Let's go kill that one. In addition to mutton and all the other blocks, prismarine, I believe, is in here. I don't think the ocean, you know, castle things, I still forgot what they're called, but I don't believe those are in here, but everything else is. And I want to talk something real quick about these. There's these grass gardens right here. So if we click on one, it immediately spawns out food. A lot of people have trouble finding food in Minecraft. You shouldn't in modding, because right here, we got a cantaloupe and a zucchini that we can eat. As well as if we come over here, we've got a berry garden that I noticed. And if we click on that, we're going to get a bunch of berries. A candleberry and a blueberry. Now, that's not all of the different ways there's to get food in here. There's also these right here, which are chestnuts. And there's also apple trees, which we're going to make some apple trees, because that's my preferred way to get food, using apples and apple juice, which will make juice as well. It's kind of crazy. We're going to get through it all. Don't overwhelm you in the first episode here. But basically, now all you've got to do is, you know, make your bed and mine for resources. So, it's a pretty general and simple thing. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's the thing about this being a tutorial Let's Play is I don't want to, like, never stop teaching you guys stuff. So it's going to be a little overwhelming, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Make our bed here. And like I said, you don't even need a house, because you can just place your bed down right here. And then now at night, you can just sleep right there. No worries at all. But just like in normal vanilla Minecraft, you want to do general mining and things of that nature. So we can come over here and just start our mine. We'll start going down right here, I suppose. And you can just mine all the way down. There's a ton of different resources in here. First and foremost here, as you can see, we have copper. At first, I would say get all of the resources. You know, just grab everything. Whether you need it or not, grab everything. Eventually, you'll only start going out into mines and grabbing resources you need. For example, if you need gold, you only grab gold. If you need copper, you only grab copper. Now, one of the kind of inside jokes about this Let's Play that I'm letting out right here, letting it out of the bag in this video, there are, I believe, 4 different kinds of copper. I could take that out. I could fix it. I think it's hilarious, though, to have all the different kinds of copper. As you can see, right here's another kind of copper, right? So, we have now gotten this kind of copper, and this kind of copper, and there's also another kind, Galacticraft copper. It's hilarious, and I love it. I love it so much, because it's funny. That's all it comes down to. It's funny. Now, iron. Iron is still just as important in this as it is in vanilla Minecraft, so you want to make sure you're grabbing that, usually no matter what. Eventually, we'll just be passively getting iron and all resources, but at first, you're still going to go out and do mining and get iron and do all of those things, so that's what we're doing, and I'm actually going to spawn in some necessary resources to move forward. That way, you guys will know what to do, if that makes sense, like what you need to do to kind of like get to the next part, and how long you need to mine, and what you need to for that. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and the next part is going to be actually getting food and setting up power. Now, that's going to be, for me, finding apples. For you, you could just be killing animals and stuff like that. There's a billion different ways to get food, so whatever you want to do, you can, but we're going to go ahead and skip to getting food using apples here. And I'll go ahead and spawn myself in an apple, rather than cutting down a bunch of oak trees and waiting on one. And that is the same way. You can get an apple like that in vanilla. You can get an apple like that in modded here with just waiting and cutting down trees. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to do that, and I'll meet you guys on the other side of a very quick jump cut. Alright, so once you've gotten your apple here, and you've gotten, you know, you've mined resources and stuff, but we're skipping to getting the apple. And what we're going to do here is just simply take the apple, put it in there, take the oak tree, put it in there, and boom, we now have an apple tree. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and place this thing down. It's gonna be epic. Boom. It'll then grow into an apple tree. It's pretty cool. We also probably need to make a furnace, which we have yet to do, so we can go ahead and do that. Something cool is we can just, I thought we could make slab furnaces, but I forgot I removed that mod. I apologize. Nonetheless, here's this, and we can go ahead and smelt ores just like we normally would. If you had coal, you could use coal. If you don't have to. You can use wood or whatever, and you can smelt ores just like you normally would. It's still vanilla Minecraft at the end of the day. So you can just smelt ores normally. Or, later on, you can double or even quadruple ores. So that means 1 piece of iron actually equals 3 pieces or 2 pieces of iron instead of just 1 piece of iron. It's kind of confusing, but I think you guys get it. Anyway, we've got iron there. We could get some coal, so let's go ahead and spawn that in real quick. Just because, again, this is a tutorial more than it is a Let's Play. So, boom and boom. And then back over to survival. And that now gives us enough coal to be able to smelt the iron on up. Now, once you get iron and stuff, you can upgrade your tools and go for diamonds and all of that stuff. But let's focus on getting power early on. Now, a lot of people would say, Nick, you're teaching them how to get power too early. And to those people, I would say you're probably right. But that's okay. That is 100% okay. And we're gonna flesh it out a little more early on. But I want to give you guys a little bitty taste right now. So, to do that, we're going to go ahead and get some magmatic Dynamos, I believe. No, we're actually going to use Steam Dynamos for this. Those will be easier for the beginning. So Steam, then Dynamo right there, and you can just search right down here, and it'll show everything over here on the side in NEI. Click on this, and there's our crafting recipe. As you can see, we need tons of copper for it, and a little bit of silver and redstone. So let's go ahead and make sure we get all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn it in, just because, again, more of a tutorial than a let's play. It's easier for me to just spawn this stuff in, and we can skip right to it for you guys, rather than you having to like sit here and be bored while I go and mine and do all of those things. So we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna grab 64 of those, and we're also going to grab some redstone real quick. 64 redstone and just a couple pieces of silver. We don't need a lot of silver. Where are our silver ingots? So right there. It doesn't matter what kind of silver ingots you get, by the way. It's all good. So, oh, nighttime. So we can go ahead and sleep. And we have now survived our first night. Quick and easy, isn't it? You just sleep and you're good to go. Morning happens and you were never disturbed. So, we've got all of this. We can go ahead and now make one of these. How do you do that? You just click on it. And then first off, we're going to need some redstone transmission coils. So click on that. Then hold the shift key and click on the question mark. And boom, there we go. We can make one of those. Now, if we want to go ahead and make these, which are copper gears, click on them. And as you can see, we need some iron for that. So let's go ahead and get the iron we already have exported over there. Take that, click on the copper gears, hold shift, and click on the question mark. And as you can see, there you go, copper gears. So we need 2 of those. 1, 2. And then we can open this up, hold shift, click on it, and there is the Steam Dynamo. Now, for a Steam Dynamo, pretty simple. Just place it down, and then inside of it, place something that is, you know, flammable. If you can use it in a furnace, you can use it in here. So just take coal, for example, and do that. And then you also are going to need a bucket for some water. Now, we're going to automate this later on. It'll be 100% automatic. It'll get its own, like, you know, coal. It'll do all that stuff. But, oh, we're still in creative. Fail! There we go. So let's go ahead and grab some water. And then just place it in there. Don't shift click, though. Hey, clear it out all around there. That's fine. Just click and boom. Now, this is producing power. But it's not going to produce any more power than 40,000 RF. RF stands for redstone flux. The way you can get it to produce more is giving it a place to send the power. So, for example, if we wanted to start out here, we could just use a pulverizer. Let's go ahead and see what we need for a pulverizer. Again, just a lot of copper, a little bit of gold. That's going to be a little hard to get. And a machine frame, which we'll just use the basic machine frame here, which requires a little bit of tin and glass. So, it's a little more complex to get a pulverizer. This is something you don't need to do early on. I'm just going to kind of show you how this works using a pulverizer. Don't worry about doing this. But anyway, to do this, all you would do is we'll just go ahead and actually spawn in the pulverizer directly. Rather than getting all the stuff to make the pulverizer, we'll just spawn in the pulverizer. And get the pulverizer, boom, and then just drop it on top there. And now, if we click on the pulverizer, it is getting the power that is being produced by the Steam Dynamo. Now, if I'd place this next to it, if I placed it right here, it wouldn't work. It has to be on top, and you can actually get power conduit to transfer power out of these and into things way away. But we're going to do that later on. But for right now, I think you kind of get the general idea of how power works in Nick Tech. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next episode, we're going to come back and start diving into my favorite mod of all time, Tinker's Construct. It's an amazing mod, high quality mod, amazing. It just blows my mind every single time. So we're going to start working on that next episode. I will see you guys then. Hope you enjoyed the first episode. I'm Nick's Games, and I'm out, guys. Peace. And here's some videos you guys might want to go check out. Down that way, we've got Modtastic, which is an epic and awesome Let's Play series, a lot like this one, except it's modded. Go check it out if you enjoy Nick'scraft. You'll enjoy Modtastic. Down that way, we've got how to get a server in Minecraft 1.8.8. Minecraft 1.8.8 just came out, and I teach you guys how to get a server in it, so go check out that video. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Nick's Games, and I'm out, guys. Peace.